So today kind of sucks.
So,
Well, while I was sleeping, I
mm,
I guess sometimes you just kind of wake up to turn around and then like go back to sleep. But then a lot of
alright,
times it's just unconscious because your brain doesn't
okay.
devote much time to it. So I did something like that, but then while in the process, it felt like I broke my neck essentially, which
Over there.
may sound familiar because it's happened before, and
Alright.
it happens, it happens sometimes just for some reason. And I don't know if that's a thing that you've experienced before or that is just somewhat normal perhaps, or if it's
I
just
mean, I've
like,
got like, I've had like cricks in my neck and shit like that, but
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's that, or maybe
I,
it's just like, well, you herniated your neck once before and now you are doomed.
nah, you have the phantom pain.
What was that?
No, phantom pain is an actual term.
Why are these little shits like being so annoying to me?
Because the other two are dead.
Well, can you go get them? Because I'm
Well,
kind of in a
no, because I'm about to
twinkie. Well,
die.
I'm dead, so you better not die.
Well, working on it.
So I took some Advil at least before the stream, and maybe it will do something.
Oh, it's one of them dead.
Probably not. I don't know. Do you even take Advil?
When I'm hurting, I just let it hurt
Yeah, okay. I was
until it
gonna say, you
stops.
seem like that kind of guy.
I just tank it. Like, raw masculinity.
Ignorant. Foolishness. Too many little shits going on here.
They really are, yes.
Like, more than usual, it feels like. Oh, wait.
Oh well, I
We
just
can
got
make
punched in the air.
we can make it. We can definitely make it.
I can't. Yep.
Two more. Only two more.
I got my one in. He died right before you got it. We're fine. The random item was this 96 gal.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. This time around.
Yep.
Whoa!
No weapons. I haven't turned this on since like the last Salmon run. So there's not like a new umbrella.
Oh, yeah, I didn't really care about that. I don't even know if it's an undercover umbrella reskin or not.
I don't know if it's a reskin or a whole new umbrella or what. I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't heard anything on it. I could have attended a stream that was playing it, but I didn't. Whoops.
I mean, it's not that. You say that like it's kind of a duty bound thing.
I mean, it's not. I mean, if it, I would have said if it felt like that at the very least. Wow, I'm so bad.
On that note of things and streams and whatever, sort of. Fuck me. I'm doing these snipers. Splatfests are a thing.
Yeah, but what do you mean duty? There's no duty involved. You know, you could have just shot instead.
No, I said like speaking of streams and events and
What do you mean
shit.
streams?
So I will probably stream. I don't know.
I was gonna say, because like it didn't already happen.
No, it's next weekend.
Hopefully, I won't even be around next weekend.
Oh, why is that?
Because I'll hopefully be at Luke's this time.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because Easter won't exist.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not making it.
Yep. Rip. I didn't even die this wave, I think. Oh, we made it.
Oh,
What?
huh. So did something happen yesterday that made you angry?
Me angry?
Yeah, it's not an illusion or anything. It's just the fact that it was April Fool's Day.
Oh, no, actually. It was pretty.
Any fools that got you, baited you?
No.
I liked Shovel Knight 64, but instead of the Nintendo 64, it was for the Commodore 64. That was a good one.
That's a good one. I liked what was like for FIFA Vox Nihilus, which was Final Fantasy FIFA.
I didn't even see
That was
that.
one that was one that tickled me.
And then there was 100% orange juice ranked mode,
Almost.
which was pretty funny.
Another one that made me laugh. I forget what it was. Oh yeah, the Bloodstein, like that Kickstarter Metroidvania game, they made a joke about slipping, and a whole update about pretending to slip like Bitcoin miners into the game as
Yeah, it was very topical.
a feature. I mean, it is pretty topical. There's a lot of cryptocurrency shit jokes going around this year, which is good to see. Because they are.
Like the Canadian dollar.
That might as well be one at this point, right? It's about as handy.
Yeah, the only
There's enough eggs that we can just survive, but that's apparently not happening.
best April Fool's joke is mine.
What was yours? Oh yeah, I remember that. Free running.
I don't even know if I would have came up with that idea if you didn't remind me of my one extended version of Billy Hatcher and the Giant Eggs Volcanic Orchestra, where after a point I only looped the whistling part because that's pretty much the only part of the song anyways. God, I hate that game.
I like Billy Hatcher.
I despise
it's a fun
that game. It's like, you know, I'd be fine if the only part I hated was everything about its aesthetics and its voices and Billy going goo 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 and the kids spelling GINTEGG instead of giant egg and all their stupid voices and all the terrible sounds. But no, the gameplay had to be bad too. Fuck.
I disagree there.
Oh man, I love platforming with this egg, and by love I mean hate, because he just rolls off the edge and he can't jump. And then whenever he does that fucking spin move, where he does like the ground pound jump essentially, he just fucking leaves the egg on the ledge and falls off. And I thought that was just, you know, parody when people were talking about it. No, that actually happens.
I've never had that happen to me in the entire, like, actually 40 hours I played that as a kid.
Maybe you just don't remember. Maybe you blocked it
No,
out.
I remember my memories of that game pretty clearly, because, like, that was, like, I guess, my sunshine. Like, that was a game as a kid I feel playing really hardcore to, like, beat past
I feel
and all that.
so sorry for you.
I mean, this is before I bought Metroid Prime.
Maybe,
So
maybe we should watch a fucking speed run of Billy Hatcher, and maybe I'll appreciate it then.
Because, like, I really liked how the eggs moved and how you roll. You could, like, roll and like, into double jumps and like cheat your way up ledges with like good jumps and shit like that. And it was great. It was fun.
Now, the idea was interesting. Everything about the execution was shit. I hate.
I like the aesthetics and found it quite charming. Goofy as shit and charming.
God, I hate Billy Hatcher as a character. I'm glad they removed him from Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
I'm sad he isn't in it, honestly.
Because, like, you see him in that, and it's like, he rolls on the giant egg, and it's like, whoa, it's like that Mario Galaxy minigame that I'm the only one who likes. No, the game's bad. Don't give him any recognition. And then, Chili Castle, I think from the first game, returned in All-Stars Racing Transformed. And that was, like, the worst map, and it remains the worst map. Ooh, Billy Hatcher.
Billy Hatcher, because it was like one of the few games I remember getting as a kid that I actually saw TV ads for, which blew my mind. I was like, oh man, the TV knows the video games.
Yeah. Whoa. I thought TV was just for adults and shit.
I thought it was just for my like cartoons from that place called Japan that I don't know what it is.
Tsunami nerd.
I didn't watch Toonami. I watched that shit on Sky like every morning. Pokemon and Metabots. And like what I got. It's one of the major TV providers and major channels.
I'm gonna be honest, as far as I'm concerned, like Pokemon wasn't an anime for the longest. Like,
an anime.
After Yu-Gi-Oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh, I realized was like an anime, but then like my brain just wouldn't accept that Pokemon was too for some reason.
No, like that's one of the reasons I really got like stuck on Pokemon. Was like, oh man, this isn't like all the other cartoons. This is like rad and like or like cool fights instead of just slapping.
Really, I thought it was because of the Pokemon, because you know you played Pokemon and Pokemon were cool.
Nah, I didn't get Pokemon until like a year after the show because we didn't have a Game Boy and shit. We were poor.
Tragic.
But in fact, I don't even know if like here like the games were released until after the show was up. I'm pretty sure. Even.
Classic Europe. Classic pre-2015 Europe or whatever.
When them had like a Game Boy and then just straight the Game Boy Advance because we didn't get Game Boy Colors. Didn't know they were things until years later.
Do you know that Europe didn't get color until 2000?
And then the other like cartoons or like animes I watched were like Dragon Ball Z, Metabots. I fucking love Metabots and like barely anyone remembers it.
I don't even know what it is. I'm gonna be honest.
It's like a little. It's like the anime of that sort of style, like Pokemon Digimon style, like every kid has a partner and they make this robot partner fight. Only it was fucking radical because they were robots and they used like actual live ammunition and missiles and fucking flamethrowers and shit and just destroyed each other. And the robots had like personalities and sass. It was brilliant.
So a Pokemon ripoff. I gotcha.
It was like Pokemon, but like actually cool.
Implying that Pokemon isn't cool?
I'm not.
Have you seen Charizard and Blastoise?
Blastoise was cool though.
Did you say Blastoise wasn't cool?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I didn't like Blastoise. I was like, oh, it's just a turtle, whatever.
This stupid stubby wins. But he has big cannons! They aren't that big.
We're big in the anime. We're literally big enough to shove an entire Jigglypuff inside.
I want warship-sized cannons. Otherwise, they're miniature and look dumb. Make Blastoise like one of those ship anime girls. Where he just has like that thing, that warship thing behind
gun
him.
ring.
Yeah. Do you think someone's done that?
Almost certainly. Like someone was blind to that.
I mean, if not, ow. There are ideas.
Had it. Had it. I'm trying so hard.
Nice sniper shot.
Alright.
Whoops. I guess I was matching A, but not fast enough.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going back to the Splatfest, what side are you on?
I don't like popcorn. So
Yeah, nor do I, but what side are you on?
Just Marino sex, why
No,
not?
you have to eat popcorn.
No, I don't.
You have
so I
to.
don't like it.
Do you eat? You're going to see Ready Player One with your friends, and you have to eat popcorn. You haven't eaten all day, and it's the only thing they have. Do you have it with butter or not?
I mean, I don't. Probably just without, yeah.
Well, there we go. I'm like the only one.
But like in the Splatfest intro, they say like it's not like a case of like butter or not on it. 'Cause they said like just melted cheese on it to dry out the salt. So I guess it's salted versus unsalted. I didn't even know popcorn had salt.
It like kind of does. Yeah, it's like not like pretzel salt.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm like the only person who's, you know, would prefer butter but would still get a stomach ache after eating any amount of it anyways. So, obviously, I'm
Are
like
you
you.
lactose intolerant or?
Nah. Just, it's movie theater popcorn and movie theater butter.
It's recycled chemicals
Yeah.
dressed up as a
Yeah, it's not meant to be consumed by humans, and the human stomach understands this.
Okay, I
retaliates.
see.
Even something that's
Oh, what's a snip?
even a stomach that's used to so much terrible shit like mine. Wow. Nice knockback game. And were you a baseball boy or a soccer head?
I definitely prefer football to baseball.
Wow. Classic
It's like baseball is like very satisfying and like, oh, you smack the ball, but everything after that is just stupid.
Alright, okay. Does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure have any soccer in it?
No, but
Does it have any
actually,
baseball?
actually, yes, it sort of. It has rugby in like part
That's
one.
not soccer at all.
No, it's close enough.
Nope. If it was close enough, then it would be called rough soccer instead of having its own name. I don't even really know what rugby is.
It's like rugby is actually like American football. Like this, you grab a ball, you just fucking run, big meaty people running into each other. Except unlike American football, where everyone is padded and has like armor and shit.
Armor.
Well, yeah, it's big padded clothing and like shoulder like helmets and shit to protect it. And rugby just don't have that. You just fucking go at it.
Wow. That's even stupider than American football, which is stupid because people get injuries for playing a fucking sport. Like, life.
Oh, like in rugby, people get fucked up.
Yeah,
Like
I hate that.
Destroyed. It's. I mean, to me, it's fucking funny. But...
No. It's a sport. It's like, you're not going to war.
I mean, boxing is a sport.
What is this? Yeah, I know. I was just about to get to why I hate boxing so much. What is this, Rome? We might as well be around the Coliseum, you fucks. No.
Well, yeah.
We're better than that as a society. Why would you willingly, like, risk getting a coma-inducing concussion just for sport? And I'm not even talking about the big leagues. Like, there are kids who do this. Children.
Why would you risk arthritis to draw good paintings?
Why would you
like
risk arthritis to get times in Super Mario Odyssey's Koopa free running? That's a great question.
Why would you break your arm for keeping Mario Odyssey speedrunning?
I was actually going to do Mario Odyssey for the third segment today, but because of this neck thing, I think that like I might actually
maybe don't
shake more discs out of my neck. Literally. So...
like a fucking Pez dispenser, you just slowly...
I was gonna, you know, I waited my 2 days. I think it's fair. And I get to do more Koopa free running.
What you should do is you should write to Nintendo on like cite it as a usability issue, and then they'll like patch it like fucking immediately. Like we can't have that.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I do have a dream of sorts to be able to sue Nintendo on the grounds of their motion controls. Like I actually break my arm as a result of it, and then I have the testosterone to sue Nintendo. Because it worked with Mario Party 1.
Did it actually?
Yeah, remember you had to spin the Nintendo 64's control stick?
Yeah. And
they would remove skin, like you could see bone after a point of playing the game?
I didn't know that, but
no, that's hyperbole, but basically that kind of same thing.
Yeah.
But like, you would actually literally destroy your thumb, so Nintendo got sued and had to distribute gloves.
That's why those games vanished.
Yeah, and that's why those shitty mini games stopped existing in Mario Party 2, the actual first good Mario Party. Mario Party 1 is terrible, okay? Let's get that straight. There's nostalgia, I get it. But like, Mario Party 2 is just Mario Party 1 but better. In every facet.
It even has some of the mini games, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So like, it's great. But yeah, I kind of want something like that, but with Super Mario Odyssey's forced motion controls. If we have to get rid of the ground pound roll cappy thing for it, then by all means, it could just be an option, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could have your motion controls and be able to do more movements, or you could not, you know?
Or you could just like make it like so you pick like the button commands or the... it's gonna be Rush.
Yep.
Like button commands or motion commands, you just choose that at the start.
We recommend the Joy-Cons play.
Yeah.
Except remove that.
Fucking Platinum Games makes some of the most complex action games on the market. They still have like a one-button mode for Bayonetta 2.
What?
You know, like usability, Nintendo, where is it?
You're saying Bayonetta 2 has a Kirby Air Ride mode?
Yeah, basically, you can play the entire game with only using one button if you need it. For usability. It also has like colorblind modes and shit. It's actually very, very nice.
Well, colorblind mode is different. Because that's
well,
like...
I mean, I'm just like talking like general usability things, you know?
It's like mandatory. I like how Puyo's colorblind mode is just change the Puyos to letters.
Is it actually?
Yeah, because like the red Puyos become little blobby R's and blue becomes a little blobby blue. I like it.
Oh, this is a problem. Half those 2 idiots died down there. That's a problem.
It was kind of a waste, but whatever.
It was, but let's be honest,
You know,
these 2 idiots.
to revive them and maybe hold it off for an additional amount of time.
Alright.
I'm gonna be playing Nier, maybe. Because we might get to the end of Battle Block and just say, like, let's just keep going, you know? And then
Okay.
something like that. I've been watching Desert P play Azusa's Wrath. Have you ever heard of that?
Azura's right.
Fuck, sorry. I don't really remember.
Azusa is an anime girl.
Yeah, whoops. But, like, I've been playing that, and I've been watching it, and it's, like, fucking hilarious. And I was wondering if you played
I
it.
never played it. I played the demo, and I was like, this demo is like some of the funniest shit I've seen.
You should actually play that. Like, probably, because it's pretty short. Honestly, like, I'd recommend doing it, like, in front of the Danganronpas, because why not? It seems
it's getting it.
It seems so up your alley. Like,
okay.
it's just really fucking good, and I haven't even seen all of it. And that's one of those games where I'm like, you know, because it reminds me of Nier, because it's like a hack and slash.
Yeah.
But that seems more like, you know, it's fine to watch it because it's just like a bunch of fights.
It's just quick time events.
Yeah, there are quick time events during like cutscenes and story and stuff, and then fights in between those cutscenes.
Okay.
So like, you know, I'm fine with just watching it, I guess. I guess in hindsight I would have been fine with like watching Nier too, but well, yeah, that's fine.
You're a bit far for that, I would argue.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue watching that and then hope you play it at some point.
I probably will. Like, that's a good recommendation as any, I'd say. Like, when I hear, like, if someone, like, I know says, explicitly says, this is something for you, it's kind of like, okay. I see. Like, that tells me basically what I need to know.
I forget if I sent you a clip from it, but...
I don't think you did.
From one clip, I'm like, this is probably a Gavin game. One clip!
One clip.
It doesn't seem that long either. Like,
I remember hearing it's not very
maybe
long.
like 12 to 16 hours or something.
Yeah.
You know, you'll even be pleased to know that I might like the Japanese voices more in that game too.
Damn.
But not like the American voices are bad.
The demo only had the English voices. I remember that I liked the main guy's voice because he was really good at screaming.
Yeah. He's angry, man.
Yeah.
It's like Shadow the Hedgehog, but good. Fill up his rage meter.
Well, it is his wrath. I'll have to look into that at some point then.
I think it's like a PS3 game.
It is, yeah. It's
Wasn't
just
it ported
finding
to
it,
the PS4?
basically. I don't think so, no.
I think it was, but then like you have to set your PS4 to not be 1080 because it creates visual glitches.
Okay, I'll have to see that then. I don't think it was. It might have been. Capcom ported a lot of shit up, but who knows? Well, I just got killed instantly by that, sick.
Glad my grenade actually made it. Shit. I like the squeezer still. Great mechanic for a weapon.
It's nice and unique, yeah. I don't know if I like using it, but it's a good mechanic.
It's like it gives you the option to mash, but like there are benefits to doing it. So it almost seems like they're aware that mashing is fucking stupid and annoying. So they're like, well, yeah, you could have this mode, but then you can also have this mode to use occasionally, but it's still better, so it feels like mashing is fulfilling instead of tedious.
Yeah.
But mashing's fulfilling when you use the button. Why don't we always like it? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
This is getting a wee bit out of hand.
Wow. One of them just came up behind. Just one. Okay.
It's a single jump.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's like fucking. And I'm going to die.
I'm just gonna survive over here.
Yeah, just survive. Cause Jesus, like everything is completely green here. Fuck it. I got an E-liter. Sick.
I guess I did this. Kind of.
Oh, good way for it too.
It might be cute. Oh yeah, I was also thinking the last time we streamed this together, I was we were down on Bandana Wallaby in Smash.
Yeah.
So like I thought about it. It's like if there was to be another Kirby representative, like Waddle Dee is literally the most common enemy and has been there since the beginning.
I mean, I guess, but
So like, it kind of turned like Waddle Dee would be a good rep, and then Bandana Waddle Dee has a spear. I guess even the spear ability is pretty boring and probably isn't fit for Smash unless they give it an overhaul. But
it would have to, yeah.
otherwise, I'd be down for Marks. His moveset works in Kirby Star Allies. Even if Marks isn't like nearly my favorite Kirby villain.
When will Drossia get her turn?
No, she's from a game with a pretty not good soundtrack, so sorry. Not that,
I like the soundtrack.
not that the songs themselves are bad, but the sheer quality and instrumentation being so poor. Like, I'm like, it's not.
This
It's not.
soundtrack connoisseur over
I know,
here.
but like, I'm like, surely it's not as bad as I remember. Then I go back and listen to a song, and it's just like, oh my god, this sounds like a joke almost. Like someone downloaded it, uploaded it, downloaded it 200 times so it gets super compressed, and then played it back. It's like, not all DS games sound like this too.
I mean, it was one of like the earliest, so they probably weren't used to like how to make things like sound good out of these tiny speakers. And like, okay, we gotta adjust it like this to make it work, and then it's like, oh.
I still feel bad about Kirby and the Rainbow Curse because the Kirby Canvas Curse control style is so unique and interesting and cool.
I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
But then I think the problem with Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is it's plagued by like underwater. That control scheme underwater is not fun at all.
Okay.
Like, because Kirby would float up, and then you'd have to draw lines to prevent him from floating up, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then like stuff like the sky level also wasn't that fun.
Yep.
Because you had to like balance Kirby and shit. Like,
I remember you posed. I think you either streamed it or videoed you, and you just like suddenly cut through all the clouds and just died.
yeah.
I remember it.
I never actually finished that.
I really like the aesthetics of like Power Paintbrush. It was like really nice.
Yeah. It's like I think they like made more of like challengey gimmicks that ultimately made it not fun. Like,
Yeah.
sure, it was more of a challenge, but it wasn't actually a fun challenge.
It was just like fighting the controls
Yeah.
challenge. More than
Like, it would have been, like, it would have benefited from a Star Allies kind of, like, breeze through kind of thing that people are talking about.
Yeah.
All the rain is really causing problems.
Yeah, we're
Not gonna
probably boned. Even with these eggs
So
here.
get him in and increase our score at the end. Nope.
Well,
Nope, I got knocked
it's
back.
with 3 anyway, so.
The anvil's working. Not gonna strain it though. I think I'm glad I pretty much didn't have any dogs today because there's this one turn. You guys like have like those kinds of turns where it's not a right angle, but it's like it curves into it, so then you can merge onto the other road. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think so,
I
yes.
fucking hate those. You look at those and think, oh wow, those must be like a lot more convenient to drive with than doing a right angle turn and wing angle and stuff. You have to actually bend your neck like 180 degrees just to see if a car's coming. And then you have to, like, because you're stopped, so you have to just kind of like floor it and hope that a car isn't gonna come.
Yeah.
So if I had that while my neck was hurting like this, I think I would have actually died.
Cappy game.
Don't call Mario Odyssey Cappy game. Cappy is the worst part of that game. Sans motion controls.
I mean, the rabbits.
Look, I hate Cappy more than the rabbits. Because at least with the rabbits, you aren't supposed to like them. Of course, people on the internet do, for some reason.
I mean, they were always bound to, because furries exist.
Yeah, but Cappy, you're supposed to like him. And that's what bothers me the most.
Briscoe Blaster.
He's supposed to be a character that you're like, yeah, Cappy!
It's the way you said that.
Thinking on it, it did kind of sound like how Cappy sounds in the game when
A wee bit, yeah.
you throw him 3 times and he goes, Cappy! Die! I hate that stupid hat. Leo Gabby's Odyssey. I hope
He's going to be.
he's going to be, and I hate it.
Watch him replace the cape.
I wouldn't be surprised. Someone had an idea where it was like replace Mario's down B with the cape spinning. Did I talk about this with you?
No, you haven't.
But like, you know,
I thought you were going somewhere else.
in Mario World, you know when you mash the cape spin button and then
Yeah,
he
I did that all the fucking
yeah
time.
he goes
for general
it's
movement.
really annoying, but it's better than the Tanuki tail because you can actually mash it and it makes just as annoying a sound. I hate that stupid tail, by the way. They're gonna replace it with the
we've been
tail
over that
too.
one.
Oh, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make Cappy and the Tanuki shit. It's
don't
all
think
they
they-
knew. Look, Mario's most iconic.
I think if
thing.
anything, they'll replace Flood.
Yeah, they're gonna replace Flood, but an idea someone had was replace the down B with the cape, so it's like the spin move, but with the cape.
Yeah.
So the cape is still represented, and then have Cappy be the side B, and maybe he can still deflect projectiles since that's a pretty big part of Mario.
Yeah.
I think that would, I mean, I hate Cappy, but that would probably be pretty alright. The problem is making it ranged. Like, that would kind of mess with the balance, I think. But otherwise,
He's just surviving. That's
yeah.
good. Oh, he died at the very end, but
So much for survival.
special magic.
Yeah, I've been like half tempted to, because I've been watching Vinny Vine's house play Subspace Emissary, and I've just been half tempted to plug in the Switch, or sorry, the Wii U again and play Smash.
Like Brawl specifically, or
Not Brawl. Oh, yeah, you can
Oh.
play that game on the Wii U, can you?
I thought because you said like Subspace Samurai, like, are you gonna play that then? Or?
I mean, I don't really care, but everyone hates Brawl, so I guess it would have to be the Wii U version, because the 3DS version doesn't exist.
You could just wait a few months,
I
really.
could wait just a few months, but a few months is a long time, you know?
I guess.
Months is long time! Well, it seemed like months. Anyway, the Switch was dry.
And it sold more than the Wii U.
It's so funny though that people are complaining about like the Switch across like this month and the next few months, like not having games coming out for it. It's like,
It does.
Does it need to?
Mm.
Does it?
A, no, and B, it has games coming out
Like
anyway.
what?
And Project Octopath is like what, 2 months
No,
now?
that's not one.
Like,
I think. I
there's
guess
fucking Hyrule Warriors is I think either late April or early May.
it's a port. Ports don't count.
Like, plenty for the PlayStation, man.
What?
Kind of plenty for other systems, but everyone else is like, nah, they don't exist for this one.
Yeah, because even if the Switch outsold the Wii U, everyone still played these games. So on the Wii U. But yeah, I think maybe they're talking about like first party. Nintendo's not making anything, are they?
Don't think so, no.
And
Forget exactly.
what? Maybe the soonest.
I think that Sushido game is out in like either May or June.
I don't think anyone's gonna play that, which might be sad because it's probably actually gonna be a great game.
I mean, I think it looks nice. I might give it a go if I have the money at the time. Probably won't at this rate.
Yeah, but that's such a loaded statement.
What?
If I have the money at the time.
Well, it's kind of like, will I be employed in
Yeah,
time?
that's a great question. At this rate,
Nah.
you may have the know-how, but do you have what do you even need? We don't even know what you need.
I know what I need. It's experience. And it's like, well, can I get a job to get the experience? And they're like, no, fuck off. And it's kind of, I had like literally one of the last ones I was in was like, you're actually like a golden god. You're one of the final two, and literally the only difference was he had recent experience. And it's kind of like, I'm gonna fuck him in the mouth if I find out who he is.
I don't think you.
I'm gonna find him and break his legs. Yeah.
Do you even have Golden God in Isaac? I doubt it.
No, I barely played Isaac, remember.
Wow.
But, I mean, I streamed it ages ago when I only had the PlayStation 4 streaming.
The PlayStation 4 streaming when you can only use Kappa. Back then, I don't even think they had Thumb Beast. I don't even know why they have Thumb Beast right now. I've been using Thumb Beast so much. It's such a great emote.
What one's that?
It's like the PogChamp kind of emote.
Ah, okay.
I think Thundercash has kind of stopped existing though. I remember those days. Wow. Ages ago.
Yeah.
One day we're just gonna give up on the internet, and then no one's gonna be like, "Whoa, where'd those guys go? Where'd the Bookworm Adventures guy go?" There's some people like that though.
Somebody like what? Sorry.
Where did the Bookworm Adventures guy go?
Oh, okay.
When's Bookworm Adventures?
Well, when is
Maybe
it?
someday. You know, I never actually beat it. I got far, and then shit happened, and then I retried it, and then shit happened. I have
Like save file problems or?
one of them was a big save file problem. I was pissed off about that. Because I don't know where the save file was. I transferred everything over from my computer, and the save file, no one knows where it's saved. So I emailed PopCap too, because I think they were still PopCap at the time. Can you believe that? Wow.
I'm pretty sure PopCap still exists, just they're owned by EA.
Yeah, I know. So they aren't PopCap anymore. Wow. Yeah, that's how long ago it was. But I mean, now I have more resolve, I think. Of course, Nier isn't a good sign at the moment, but like, I have more resolve to stream and play through the game, so it's plausible. That game gets really hard later on, though. I don't know. The Bamboozler. I wonder if they're gonna use that.
What?
Bamboozler in Octo expansion because what's his name's back? Cuttlefish.
I mean, if they do, the expansion immediately just like loses all favor with me.
I mean, and they're using like obscure weapons that weren't in the other one, so
Yeah, the Clash Blasters in there, as I saw.
yeah, it's definitely possible.
Which I like the idea of like using like variations on the actual weapon types that'll have like different properties that may allow for like different puzzles and shit.
Assuming,
Could be good.
Yeah, you gotta get over here.
Yep, I'm here.
That would have been nice. There were like a bunch of those case guys coming out. This person isn't gonna leave until I come pick this up, so.
I mean, one of those. Yeah, he's just guarding all like individual eggs like a complete dumbass. We're gonna lose, and so we will because of him.
And that's why we lose. The great 1,300 reward?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the meter. Alright, here we go.
Do you have like any other topics? Because I only have like one.
I mean, how far away are we? Wow,
I don't
40
know.
minutes.
Might as well. Level 5 announced they're switching all main development to the Switch. Are you okay?
Switching! Because it's on the
Oh.
Switch!
I didn't even realize.
God, that Switch joke is so funny, you know? Like, the pun? You know the pun about the Switch? About switching on the Nintendo Switch? Using the word Switch in any sentence is the same thing as the Nintendo Switch. It's instant comedic. Anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, and just through all of that, you could just imagine a slow zoom of my crying.
Completely derail guy. Well, it's like, hold that thought, I have something to complain
about. Yeah, they're switching like the main development of all their things off of 3D. Well, I guess most of their things, because like Ni no Kuni was PS4. But you know, all their main properties are going from Switch to 3DS to Switch. Which is Professor Layton, Yokai Watch, you know, Zuma, Soccer, they're not dead. There was a Professor Layton release just last year. There's also a Soccer release on the horizon. It is.
I want the top.
Also, there's like Ni no Kuni to do various RPGs. I'm talking of like having like new properties and shit. They also have like a big host of like back game stuff like JRPG, PS2 Classic, Rogue Galaxy, which was pretty good.
Wow. It's not Yokai Watch 3 in the United States of America, so...
I mean, who cares about that?
Apparently no one.
I mean, they should port that up, though.
I don't think
easy, like easy picking.
Like,
I mean, they should though, cause easy picking.
is it? I think it would make Yokai Watch 3's battle mechanic much more annoying.
I have no idea what the battle mechanic is.
Instead of the wheel, which would also be more annoying on the Switch, but also feasible. It's instead there's like this 3x3 grid, and you move the yokai around on that, and like you can put them together.
Still seems quite doable on console.
Like avoid attacks. It's doable. I don't know if it just seem more.
Like this guy and like there's plenty of grid-based RPGs and stuff like that. You use one of those systems.
Like in real time.
Yeah. And Mega Man Battle Network didn't need a touchscreen.
Everything attacks at the same time.
Yep. Again, didn't need a Mega Man Battle Network didn't need that shit.
What the fuck?
Was it Battle Network or was it the Star one on DS? I forget. It was on Game Boy Advance. Forget, like one of them was like a real-time-ish thing. I forget which one.
It's possible, but it's also like so late. I have to wonder if they'll do it. Like what poured it up, you know?
I mean, you know, easy sales in Japan, right?
Maybe. Like,
yeah, Nintendo just has to step in from there and go like, fuck it.
It's not like moving games from the Wii U. Like everyone had a 3DS, so it's not like you're, you know, missing out.
I mean, I can see that sort of, but you know, they're still porting And like Hyrule Warriors was on 3DS as well, and yet here it is.
Yeah, because that game is actually taxing on the 3DS. Did you see that game on the 3DS? It's terrible.
I mean, on the regular 3DS.
Gross.
On the new 3DS, it ran fine because it has like 4 times the processing
Yeah,
power.
but it didn't look good. Because it's on that tiny screen.
Yeah.
That's why it's on the Switch, because it's a console game. It's not a 3DS game, and I don't know what they were thinking. I don't like Smash. Smash isn't a 3DS game.
No. I mean, you could conceivably could shrink that down, but the way they did it wasn't ideal.
For the on the 3DS.
Hey, let's have everything in 60 FPS, and then assist trophies are just a glaring, hideous 30, just right in the middle. Right fucking there.
Yo, they should add new Donker as an assist trophy. And then just have it walk around at 10 frames a second. If Mario Odyssey's gonna get an assist trophy, what do you think it's gonna be?
Probably the rabbits.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I see that sick 1300 award.
What, nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been that. So I was kind of confused. Unless it's something else.
I'm pretty sure it was a joke.
Alright, just making sure, you know?
Just whisper even quieter. The things that do and do not set my cat off, never, like, I don't understand it. Some noises outside, he'll just like perk up from his sleep and like stare at the window, and then other ones like that saw noise I just heard, he just lies there sleeping.
Yeah, some dogs are like that too.
It's kind of like, what is the exact trigger here that makes you just wake up? What is has indeed?
I'm gonna make Jump Up Superstar a song in that game.
Yeah.
They're not gonna put any new Kirby things in that game.
Probably not. In fact, Sakurai will actively keep it from being new Kirby stuff in it.
We might get
Probably.
a few stone transformations.
You, come on, you turn around and shoot me. Thank you. I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the prick who was standing there right there, and it's kind of like, just a moment of your time.
Did Sakurai do Superstar?
I believe so, yes.
Marks has a chance. I hate when flying fuckers wave dash.
Wave dash?
Yeah, they keep moving after they open their things up.
Ah, right, yeah. It's a cultural faux pas. Oh, I'm dead. I got teleported up here.
Wave cheating and fun canceling. Favorites.
I mean, is it wrong?
They like aren't even clever at all, but something about fun canceling especially makes me laugh.
I like the cheekiness of that one. I'm also because it absolutely will have actually genuinely pissed someone off at some point.
Forget, did you ever eat a Nintendo Switch cartridge?
Eat one?
You know, taste it?
No, I
Lick
didn't.
it, put it in your mouth, suck on it?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
I mean, I'm never gonna buy physical games. I need you as my witness.
You've got plenty of other witnesses who are of like the intelligence of a 3-year-old. So
Doesn't that imply that you have the intelligence of a 3-year-old?
yes. I mean, have you seen me lately?
In the eyes of employers, baby. Ah!
It's true though.
Come on, I'm dealing with this. Shit.
I'm dead down here.
You see how that went on the rim and then it didn't go in?
I was dead down there, so I'm afraid I didn't.
I thought you were looking up at me, expecting me to come down and hit you.
I mean, I couldn't see because you were over the, like, well over the lip of the ship.
I think the ship's name.
That's a problem. I don't know. The SS Scuttlebutt.
What's this map called again?
This is called, like, Shipyard, I think.
No.
Like Salmon Shipyard or Salmon Shipyard. Or...
They're thinking of Salmon Smokeyard, the one that you like, but I find flaws with. Point of contention. Long across the series of videos. What's this map fucking called? What the hell?
We'll see after this.
No, you won't, because I'll press the button too quickly.
No, I mean, I'll see after this. And then you'll just have to take my word on it. You will be powerless to disagree.
That's not true.
No, that's never true. But...
That's never true! Oh, this is a chargy gun, I see. Oh shit, that was close. I didn't get both of them? Come on.
No, the other one wasn't packing up.
I even waited. Alright, I may die? I did not die.
I'm trying to assist the best I can.
Like an assist trophy?
Yeah.
Okay, could you turn off specific Pokemon or assist trophies?
I don't know, but you couldn't turn off specific Pokemon. You could turn off specific like assist trophies.
They should do that in the next match. Because no one wants.
Oh fuck me! Apparently that flying thing can just bounce me straight backwards if I touch it somehow.
What was that Pokemon's name? Malamar.
I don't remember what he did.
Didn't they like turn the screen upside down? Because that's Malamar's gimmick. You turn the 3DS upside down to evolve it.
I can't wait till they make you take the switch out and switch it around, like upside down, to make that evolve.
Marooner's Bay. Yeah, maybe this is called the Marooner. Even though this isn't even on a bay, is it?
I mean, this could technically be a bay. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's called Marooner's Bay because people crash their ships here.
Wow.
Yeah, Marooner's Bay. You're not actually sleeping. I can see your eyes open, Cat. I can see you judging me.
Join Team Soccer, draw a soccer net, and then Robbie run. Now look at this net. I just net. When I say net, be ready to net.
That's the only version of that song I actually like vaguely know.
In net. Oh, here it is. Sorella, bro. Oh, because it rhymes.
Apparently it's just the same as a regular umbrella. Like same stats, it just looks different. Apparently.
I mean, apparently.
Well, if he says that, if he said composition, I'm kind of like, okay, does that mean different set or? Yeah, this feels like a regular umbrella. Oh, auto bombs is nice.
But bomb rush is not. Unless
I mean,
you're
for covering
pro or
turf, so yeah,
something.
but for killing people,
Alright, let's move on to Battle Blake.
But what now?
Theater.
The archery.
Woo!
Just giving these shops a quick glare.
Alright, hold on, I gotta move this. And this, what the hell? Alright, here we go.
And with that, I'm going to stream off and then stream on.